What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So, as I said last night, we're going to start off with some Yakuza 4. And whenever my nephew arrives, I'll be talking with him and I'll see what he wants to play. So, yeah, we're just going to chill out with this for the time being. Yeah, last time I played this was on the 20th. Okay. Alright. Oh, I can upgrade too. Okay. That'll work. Move to the Champion District. Okay. See, was I in the middle of a sub story? Oh, right. I am in Theater Square right now, right? Okay. Oh, wait. I wasn't seeing that. Where is she? Maybe I can do this while Lily is with me. Okay. I guess I'll just go to the champion district. I must have had trouble finding her last time, too. Oh, one of the rich guys. Look where his horns bent. All right. What the fuck? Oi. care if you mad.
金で人が幸せになれるんだったら、俺が君を幸せにできるのかな。
え
Oh. Okay.
How did you避けなかったの？
どうしてだろう。なんとなくあなたならいいかなって思っちゃった。
Okay, Akiyama. Good stuff.
あなたはどうしてキスしたの？
なんでだろう。でも5年ぶりだよ。こんな気持ちになったのは。
別れた恋人の話？
ああ。でも振られちゃった。
本当に？どうして？
さあ、あの頃俺にお金がなかったからかな。おうおい、見せつけてくれるじゃねえか。俺たちにもサービスしてくれやねえじゃ。
Y'all had to ruin the moment.
また柴田組か。あんたらも懲りないね。あ？なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞ。柴田のこと分かってて喧嘩売ろってのか。そうだ。柴田組のことならよく知ってますよ。東商会の直系って肩書き振りかざしながらも、二次団体の中じゃ常に末席に位置する万年窓際族だ。なんだとこのガキが。予定にはなかったが構わねえ。ぶっ殺してやる。
Alright, come on with it. Oh, you got a katana? Oh, I like that. Really? A lariat? Okay. What the? A gun? What the fuck is with that screen? How you feel? Nope. Don't need that anymore. I'll take that. I thought the other guy was still alive. Okay, now I can save. The promise. Alright.
実は昔俺さ、新井さんに助けられたことがあったんだわ。
え、秋山さんが新井の兄貴に？
ああ。ところでお前、俺が昔ホームレスだったって話は知ってるか？
まあ噂程度に聞いたくらいですが、本当だったんですか？
実は俺ホームレスになる前な、東都銀行っつう銀行で働く普通のサラリーマンだったんだ。
秋山さんが銀行員？
ああ、 今から5年くらい前の話だ。6年くらい前までの俺の人生は綺麗な階段を汗一つかかずに登るような順調なものだった。東都大の法学部を卒業、東都銀行に入社。俺は金融工学のプロフェッショナルとしてエリート街道を歩み始めた。
じゃあどうしてホームレスなんかに？
クビになったんだよ、2005年の初めにな。
クビ？なんかやらかしたんですか？
業務上横領、つまり会社の金をこっそり盗む犯罪だ。
どうしてそんなことを？
知らねえよ。だって俺は横領なんかしてねえんだからさ。
So they use him as a scapegoat, I guess.
はめられたんだよ、会社にな。
Yeah.
いきなり業務上横領の疑いをかけられて懲戒免職ってやつだ。
That's fucked
そ
up.
んなバカな。
まあ普通そう思うわな。俺も何かの間違いだと思ってた。だが現実は違った。俺が当時担当していたとある会社の口座にあった100万円がある日突然俺の個人口座に振り込まれていたんだ。
それでクビですか？
ああ、何を言っても無駄だった。銀行は俺を告訴しないことを条件に一方的に俺を懲戒免職処分とした。その後俺は真相を探った。それまでに貯めた金を使い方々手を尽くして調べ回った。でも結局分からずじまい。そのうち貯金も尽きてカムロ町で路上生活を始めたんだ。
それでホームレスですか？
金なんて簡単に増やせるって思ってたのにさ、元手と信用がなければ何にもできないんだよ。所詮俺は
Yeah.
他人の金で遊んでいただけだったんだって、その時初めて分かったんだ。
じゃあどうやって金貸しなんてやれるほどの大金手に入れたんですか？
拾ったんだよ。
は？
だからさ、お金が降ってきたの。それからパーッとそれを拾ったのさ。
いや。
本当だって。知らない？ミレニアムタワーで爆発があってさ、そこから大量の札束が降ってきた事件。
あ、知ってます。じゃあ秋山さんはその金を？
そう、だいたい100万くらいだったから、死に物狂いで拾い集めたよ。この金さえあれば俺はもう一度人生をやり直せよってな。
なんか
I can't tell if you're the unluckiest guy in the world or the luckiest.
まあな。だがその時の俺にとってその100万円は命と同じくらい大切な金だった。だがそんな大事な金をこともあろうに俺は盗まれちまったんだ。路上で寝ている隙にな。
誰にですか？
町のゴロつきさ。あの頃からこの町はホームレス狩りとか言って路上で寝ているホームレスを襲うような遊びが流行っていたからな。
待ってください。それじゃもしかしてその時に秋山さんを助けたのが？
そう、新井さんだ。当時新井さんは金村工業に入ったばかりのチンピラだった。そのチンピラが俺から金を盗んだ連中から金を取り上げ、ホームレスの俺にわざわざ届けてくれたんだ。
どうしてそんなこと？
新井さんは涙を流して喜ぶ俺に言ったよ。俺がこの町を変えてみせますって。
兄貴。
そ
Wow.
の時誓ったんだ。もし俺がこの100万円でのし上がれた時はこの人にかけてみようって。
かける？
ああ、この人ならカムロ町って猿山のボスになれるかもしれないって思ったんだ。
So that's why.
カムロ町ってのは弱いやつから強いやつまでいろんな連中が集まってくる、いわば一つの群れみてえな場所だ。だが集まってくる奴らには一つだけ共通してることがある。
何ですか？
夢だよ。カムロ町に飛び込んだ人間は皆必ず夢を見てる。
夢？
いい女を抱きたい、金持ちになりたい、えばりたい。どんなちんけなもんであってもここに集まる連中には皆それぞれの夢がある。だがその夢を叶えられる奴はごくわずかだ。そして人は夢を諦めない。生きていくのに必要なもんだからさ。わかるか？
はい。
皆夢を見続けていたい。だからこそこの町では 人に夢を見せられる人間が求められているんだ。
それが新井の兄貴だと。
ああ、良くも悪くも人間ってのは強さに憧れる。新井さんにはその絶対的な強さがある。俺はそう思ってんだ。ボスがいない猿山は機能しない。この町は今強いボス猿が必要なんだ。カムロ町って町は今までずっとそのボス猿を極道に求めてきた。だが桐生一馬というカリスマが去った今、ボス猿となれる人間はいない。機能しなくなった町から猿は去っていってしまう。強いボス猿を求めてる。
なんか深い話っすね。
まあちょっと回りくどい言い方だったが、要はそれくらい俺は新井さんにかけているってことだ。
わかりました。俺秋山さんの夢のためにも新井の兄貴を必ず見つけます。このお金はありがたく使わせていただきます。
おう、何か分かったら俺に連絡してくれ。
はい。
ただいま。あ、井戸さん。
あ、どうもっす。
Okay. Hmm. Oh. That's heavy. Well. Damn, 30 minutes? Setsuko Arima. Okay. The way she looked at him. Okay, so yeah, that's the guy that partnered up with Shiobara. Okay. I figured that's who it was, but I wasn't sure. So that's why he wanted to partner up with me. Moshi Moshi. Oh, wow. She actually went to a club. I was thinking, well, if she wants to get one quickly, she probably would go to a club or something. But, yeah, that's the thing right there. Hey, okay. Yeah, sometimes that's exactly the right way to get in. It's like, hey, look, it doesn't matter what I do. Stall her? Okay. Hey, Alberto. How you doing? Yeah, so I gotta go to the club anyway. Alright, just had a Denny's for lunch. How are you? Oh, okay. You know, I've never been to a Denny's. How good is their food? And well, I'm doing alright. I'm tired. You know, I was up late, but I'll be okay. What's this? I usually get a hamburger and I think it's good. Okay. Wait, hamburger? Oh, just like Sin, huh? So you know if Sin were to arrive at your Denny's, he'll steal your hamburger from you, right? What you gonna do if you try to steal it? You'll steal your brother's then? So we got one person stealing the hamburger, and then you're just gonna keep the chain going. Like, all right, well, I'll take yours. Cool. Knock him on his ass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on. You got a disturbingly warm toughness emperor. I don't want this shit. Now you take this fucking... No, take this back. What the fuck, man? Oh, you bastard. Alright, anyway. You should get some sleep earlier to balance it out. Yeah, I will. Look at the way they walking in. They walking in like they hot shit. Yeah, we want to assert our dominance. We're going to make sure we get this money. Is that the accent? No. Yeah. Shield bar. Oh. Damn. That's what you talked to her? Yeah, I own the place, motherfucker. Oh, wait, hold on. You see those jellyfish in the background? Wait. Alberto, you see that? It's like they got the fucking PlayStation symbol on them. Yeah, it looks like it has the exact same D-pad. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, so this is where I get my PlayStation Plus membership from? Yep. Well, here we go. So, why did you decide to do this? So you want to get your ass kicked in front of your wife. That's never a good look. What the fuck? Oh, for just throwing out haymakers and shit. Get the fuck off me. Okay, took him down first. Come here. Yeah, like I said, never a good look. You got your ass whooped in front of your wife. She's actually a very smart woman. Man, this is a very nice woman, yet he fucking talked to her like that. That's right, yeah, get your goofy ass out of here. Yeah, you're getting way too ahead of yourself. Okay, good. You ain't walking like you all cocky and shit. That's better. But yeah, that was an interesting sight, though. The PlayStation Plus jellies. Okay, so I can help out Lily with the club, or let's see. I got more side quests. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll go with that. Okay. So do I help out with that now? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be like a cutscene or what. Because then there's another side quest that Hana wants me to take care of in the Champion District. And I got one down here on Tenkaichi Street. The Champion District is here. Well, okay, I'll go and take care of this. Let me just save it real quick. You know, actually, I want some ramen. Yeah, I want some ramen. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Let's go ahead and go inside this club. Thank you! So you're jealous even though you don't particularly care for him. Well, I see two reasons why he likes her. No wonder he spent so much money on her. It's a matter of pride. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right. Oh wait, this dude's voice. So Alberto, what would you think if you heard this person singing while you were trying to eat? I would love it. I think it matches the ambiance. All right, so Alberto, guess who's here? My nephew. Let's see. I rate the place 5 stars immediately. Oh yeah, yeah. If you heard this type of music in there, yeah. Hold on, let me.
I've been playing a lot of Hanzo and Ash and Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, last time I think you had told you playing Ash and Widowmaker, but you added Hanzo to the mix too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Hanzo's a lot of fun. Let's see. A while ago, I had started playing him a lot more. Yeah, and it's really fun getting good with him. Yeah.
I just need to practice his ultimate.
Oh, you talking the dragons?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hard to hit that because anybody that's that's experienced, they know that dragon is really easy to dodge. It all depends on how you use it though, because the only one of the guaranteed ways to get a kill with dragons is like waiting on the Zarya to use her grab, that or I think it maybe combo it with Sigma ultimate if you time it right. You can do that. Another good combo, which is this is new. The new hero Malga. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he uses a cage fight, then you can combo the dragon as well because they can't escape, so they'll definitely get hit by it. So that's a good combo too. But usually, hitting people with dragon is all about comboing it. But you can surprise people if you do it at an off angle. So say like you're behind like a wall and you use like a sonar arrow in order to see where they are. Then you can throw it out, but then I think some people will dodge, but you might catch a couple of people. Maybe the tank, maybe the support, and they'll turn the fight around. But let's see. Oh yeah, Alberto said the Demon Slayer Pro. Yep, he's here. Wait, can you hear us? Okay. So say right now I'm teaching this hostess how to how to get dates with her customers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm doing like a little side quest. Yeah, let's see. If I can hear both of you over the chatter of the other diners, then yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Alberto's at Denny's right now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said he's having a hamburger. Actually, so what would you think if you were listening to this type of music while you're trying to eat? I feel very soulful if I heard this. Like, oh, this is nice for the ambiance at the place. I like this.
Yeah, it does sound nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy has a very powerful voice. I wonder what he's cooking back there. Okay, so sometimes you get like dialogue options in order to choose the best response. Let's see. Be more open. That'd be my guess. Mm-hmm.
I was always looking for Uno cards at like Family Dollar because I ain't having Uno cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your Uncle Stephen has them, so it's all good. Let's see. Clients. He's cooking horse sashimi. Actually, this is good. It's a little running joke between me and Alberto. In Minecraft, I had killed a horse because I thought I could get meat from it. Mm-hmm. And then I said, "Oh well, yeah, we're going to eat this horse." And he had freaked out. He's like, "No, you don't eat a horse." So ever since then, I always tease him about eating a horse. Oh, and actually, in this other game called Tales of Arise, they actually have a dish called horse sashimi. Yeah, so that's why he said that. Interact with the customer differently, make them see. Went from denial to acceptance of edible horse meat. Yep. Something personal experience for him and him alone. Yeah, I actually don't have my headset in. It's it's currently off right now, so I'm just using my controller mic. That's why I was asking if you can hear me. But my nephew went to go eat, which I'm gonna be eating soon as well. Ask for his favorite dish. The controller mic doesn't seem that bad. Okay, that's good. As long as there's not any distortion or anything. What if his favorite happens to be something I absolutely hate? Okay. Dozo. Wait, hold on. That meat right there, it looks like octopus. Which that would be I think that's takoyaki in Japanese. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's takoyaki. Or no, yeah, takoyaki. Which actually, come to think, I wonder what's Octillery's Japanese name? Is it taco something? I don't know. Create a domestic atmosphere? That's what I would think too. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, let's go with that. There you go. Yep. Yeah. Men love it when women can cook. That's an absolute fact. And actually, Alberto. Yeah, make sure whenever you find you a woman or whatever, make sure she can cook. Yeah, since you love to eat so much. You'd be hard pressed to find a guy who doesn't love that. Exactly. I wouldn't want a Mithra. Yeah, you don't want that. You definitely want a Pyra. Yeah, Akiyama's actually giving her a lot of good tips. Oh yeah, so Alberto, now there's another thing I gotta mention. So originally I've seen a video where people will react to Yakuza games, and they would, I remember Yakuza was actually saying that the game is actually quite realistic. There was like, he said there was like a couple of things that's, obviously, not real, but he said largely it's pretty reminiscent of what he experienced. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. But it definitely feels like this game, has a lot of realism to it anyway. Which is why it's so damn good. But I had also watched another video recently where there were other Yakuza that said the same thing when they played the game. It's like, oh, it's like this is actually quite realistic, like, with the politics and, the way the organizations are run and all that. So, like, hey, if it gives actual Yakuza members in real life, their stamp of approval, then that's how you know this game is fucking goated. Hold on. Go Dutch? I've heard that expression. I've heard that a lot of times, but I don't know what that means. Let's see. Oh, okay. The right answer is actually take out your wallet like you're going to pay. Yeah, and all the other answers, yeah, I got those right. Alright, cool.
This is based out drawing. The two main characters, and their outfits are based on. This is the only game I play. It's Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and that's how you look in Spaceland. I think I have a picture.
Okay. Yeah, her hairstyle is pretty nice. I've seen that type of hairstyle before on other characters. Let's see. What does that remind me of? Kind of like this one character from this one game series called Mega Man Star Force. Oh, okay.
He's a little rapper looking guy, and she's like, I forgot what they called her.
Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like the details on both of the characters.
These circles are supposed to be the alien ships. There's like around the maps. There's like these alien ships you can fill with souls, and you get like an elemental upgrade.
Okay. Pretty nice. Have you done more work on the other story that you started?
Is it? I made one. I made one character. I have like a piece of paper where I'm just drawing different characters I want to fill in that I haven't been drawing yet. Yeah, it's his killer and the trickster. It's like he's like one of those like Korean pop stars too. Like, so I drew him. I thought he was funny to draw because I know a lot of girls like obsess over Korean pop stars and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of girls love K-pop stars. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I drew him like that. He looks like one, but he actually just works in a restaurant. He's been hiding in. He was in the Korean game, and now he's just hiding, working at a restaurant.
Okay.
He kind of hates it though, because like all the girls like obsessed over him and stuff.
Oh,
He
okay.
kind of hates his shop with it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Also, at first I was gonna have like the event where that baseball girl like ravages that restaurant, but then I'm gonna put it with him because he's working at that restaurant too. Yeah.
Okay. Never lasted longer than a day or two. Like I'm living a lie. Oh, so he actually reverted his makeover. Okay. Damn. And she did all that training. Oh crap! I wonder what she's going to say now. Damn. Did all that date training for nothing. Okay. So playing that. Oh, actually, so I'm right next to this side because I'll go ahead and do this too. Wait, Shiobara? Oh damn, what, you broke again or something? Okay, so for the Yakuza games, I'm not going to explain what the story is because there's a lot, very huge stories, and this is the fourth game, so yeah, try to catch you up on like everything from 0 up to this point. No, that'll take a long ass time. So, but, you usually have to play the games for yourself if you ever do. Start with 0 and then just go up from there. But amazing series, incredible combat, great stories, great sub stories, all of that. And it's a very accurate depiction of what Yakuza life is like. And it's actually been verified by actual Yakuza in real life too. Like they've played the game, like this is actually quite realistic. So, and plus, just going around, this particular town, Kamurocho, yeah, it's a lot like being in Japan. So yeah, this series is awesome. I would highly recommend it to everybody, especially guys. Guys will absolutely love this shit. Okay, yep, I was right. He is broke again. Yep. Love beating up random people with cool fights out. Yep, exactly. That's why you play Yakuza. So, yeah, what do you want to play first?
Oh, they play games?
Yeah.
Alright, even Slay.
Okay.
I've been playing Xenoverse 2.
You play Xenoverse too?
Yeah.
I have that on the Switch, but I haven't really played it a whole lot. The first character I created was a Namekian. What you do?
Female Saiyan.
Okay. Now, see, I was thinking about when I was thinking about making my first character, I was like, well, I don't necessarily want to go with like a Saiyan or a human, because there's plenty of them. So I wanted to go with something different. That's why I chose Namekian. I might go with Majin. If I would ever like go through and make another character, I'd probably go with Majin next time.
Oh, okay.
So has it been treating you? Would you like it?
It's just sometimes the bosses, they do like a bunch of invincible moves.
Oh yeah.
And then they're all like insta kill and stuff.
Yeah. And that game is pretty jank.
Oh, especially Broly, but I feel like every Dragon Ball game I played so far, Broly is like a
Oh yeah, Broly is always broken. Broly is always busted, so and that's just how it is. Alright, I'll be back. Alberto, I'm back. A single cigarette. You have 1 hour to turn this into something valuable. Welcome backsplash. I have a water attack up gel on, and I have an accessory that goes through enemy evasive attacks. Oh shit. Okay, chain attack start. Alright, so here's the catch, Alberto. So, yeah, I started a chain attack. However, here's the problem. I'm not going to end the chain attack, so you're just going to be frozen in time. Yep, I got you again. But you did put a lot of thought into that. My accessory became useless for one mix-up? Yep. Where's my burst option in the chain attacks? Yeah, there is none. You just gotta hold that. Tickets to a concert my company put together. Oh. the theater square. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, good. I mean, want to fight again. Well, that's a little bit of Yakuza combat for you. Very satisfying. Okay. Now, go to theater square. So I can trade these concert tickets for something. Okay, so you see like the bikes and like the traffic cones and stuff like that? You can actually pick those up during combat and use them against opponents. Yeah, so you beat the crap out of people with items and everything. Oh, no, we got one of these. So you're making up this bullshit story. You just snatched my wallet, didn't you? Nice try. No, it ain't over yet. Yeah, traffic cones are my best friend. Look, see, they always talk all tough before they actually fight against you, and then once you beat the crap out of them, they will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it, sir." Wait, he got cone boat? Alberto, why'd you have to make that pun? Oh, wait. Oh, that girl that I'm looking for the, I think it was 30 million yen. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so she took a taxi and that's where she went. Alright. Yeah, I was looking for her. Oh, by the way, there's an arcade and Yakuza games as well. So you can play like Virtual Fighter, or you can play like the Crane game.
Yeah, Sonic 450.
You said what?
They got Sonic 450.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is made by Sega. Yeah, so, yeah, so you'll see stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this little game is fun. This little shooter. Wait. Auxilios 2. Oh, hold on. I only played the first one. So, all you have to do is just aim at the core of these little ships or whatever, and you instantly destroy them. If you don't hit the core, then you just kind of wear the ship down until you actually expose it. And the core is like a bright spot, so. And you just got to keep the chain going, and however far you get, improve your score. Nice little simple game. But yeah, Yakuza has a lot of stuff. As far as like the sub stories, they get very wild. You see some really, really weird crap at times. like in one of the games, I think it was in Zero. There was a cult leader, and he's basically getting people to subscribe to like his ideals. But he was taking their money, and he was also trying to have sex with girls and shit. Yeah, he was a fucking creep. So, yeah. So you get that type of stuff, or you get like some very, like normal stuff, like somebody needs help with like their shop or stuff like that. So it's a very wide range. Oh wait, have you played Sonic Frontiers yet? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely play that game. I had beat it somewhere recently. It was incredible.
Oh, I think that's one of the games I would think takes on sale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think at the time it was like $60.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I love a good sale too. But sometimes you just don't want to pay full price for a game. Yeah, but I get it. Hopefully I can hit 1 million before time runs out. That'd be great. Oh wait, hold on. Looks like I will hit it. Yep. There we go. 1 million. Yeah, this is kind of like you know about the old shooters, called Galaga. Yeah, that's what it was kind of like. Which I always respected Galaga. I always thought it was a really cool game. Yeah, whenever you get Sonic Frontiers, just let me know. Let me know what you think about it.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, you're going to have a lot of fun. It's a lot different than any other Sonic game.
Oh, isn't it like an open world too?
Yeah. Open world, you can go around and fight different types of enemies. All of them have like different strategies that you have to implement in order to beat them. It's pretty cool. Sonic got a bunch of different attacks too. Yeah, cause you have like a little skill tree where you can level up and get like new skills. It's pretty cool.
I like the Super Sonic fight too. I like the song in it too. I downloaded it.
Oh, you coming for the first one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because we got that one singer, Kelly and Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens. And he's the one that did that. Yeah, that song is amazing. Those songs are pretty cool too for the other Titan fights. Yeah. So yeah, that's what you can do in like the arcades and these games. And just play like different stuff. Crane game is actually pretty fun too. Usually you have to play it for like another character or like a sub story or whatever. Or you can just play it for fun. It's actually not BS like most Crane games are. Yeah. Because Crane games, like, they can be aggravated. It's like, come on, bro. Why didn't I get that? Okay. Alright, who can I give those tickets to? I thought I had to come here and move. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Someone there. Oh, that was some more garbage. I want to give these tickets away, but who the heck wants them? Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't see this. Well, that pun was right there, so I had to before I make some traffic. Seriously, Alberto? Yes. Oh, watch this. These freaking concert tickets. I'll try to get done with this side quest and then we can go ahead and play Demon Slayer longer. Oh, I forgot my manners, huh? Okay, here. Oh, hold on, you got a little box in this thing? You don't want to try out Grand Blue? Oh, yeah, yeah. You want to try out Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising?
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What you scared for? Yeah, get up. Oh, watch this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Swing, battle. Hey, every time. I'm sorry, forgive me. I was totally out of bounds. Okay, hold on. Damn, he became Sin for those couple of seconds. /rip. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Sin uses a pole and uses a flagpole as his weapon, which is pretty cool. You don't see too many people that use a flag as a weapon. I know a One Piece character that actually uses a flag as a weapon. Her name is Bello Betty. She has a special ability that rallies people and increases their fighting spirit. So it makes them a lot stronger. Like even common people can start fighting if they get affected by her ability. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Yeah, see, guys will always just come up to you and want to fight and everything. Like, hey, you got cash? Or they just want to start shit just to do it. So that's exactly why their perfect scapegoats would beat the shit out of them. This one of those types of games where it's like, yeah, if you ever get tilted by a game or whatever, you can play this and you just beat the shit out of people all day. I know I've done that more than once where I've gotten annoyed by another game. I hop on this and I start beating up people. I feel better. Yeah, that's why Sin is a flagship fighter. You just seriously have to say that. I'm not even gonna do the follow, I'm just gonna kick him in the face. Poor fat boy. What's up? A crunchy 3000? So the adjectives that they use to describe like items that they give you, sometimes they can be quite strange. I had got a disturbingly warm toughness emperor earlier, and I was like, hold on, disturbingly warm? Yeah, that can mean one of two things, and neither one of them are good. Which I'll show you. So like toughness emperor and Terrainer and all of that stuff, those are healing items. So that's what you use to restore your health. And plus, you got like abilities that you can level up. So they give you like new finishing moves, extensions on combos, give you quick steps, all sorts of stuff. And each Yakuza game has stuff like this. You can just level up skills, do different heat actions, all of that. Oh. Yeah. This game is, this whole series is incredible. Who the hell are you? Oh, one of those guys that is a gatekeeper. Okay. I cannot find where I give the concert tickets to. Let me save myself. Oh yeah, so while I look this up, how's ranked Overwatch been treating you?
Oh, I've been good. It's just it's like the rankings kind of jank to me.
Mm-hmm.
I went to gold 5 with DPS and I solo queued a lot and I got down to like silver 2.
Yeah, that'll definitely happen. Yeah, it's well, have you encountered any toxic players or anything yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. A lot of them were like really pretty bad. That's why I remember paying them on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured that it wouldn't really bother you because you're used to playing other stuff, but I just gave you a fair warning. It's like Overwatch is something different. A lot of those people are a special type of stupid. Shield Baron.
Oh, I'm talking about Tron because I think one guy was saying he kept spamming like the healing thing, like he wasn't getting healed, so I just wouldn't heal him at all.
Oh yeah, I would do that too. Yeah, somebody killed accidentally. It's like heal me. It's like I ain't healing you for shit. So I think I've even told somebody in chat. I was like, I ain't healing you. You want to keep begging for healing? It's like fuck you.
And once I looked up and threw a Suzu at the wall, he died after that.
Yep, that's how you do it.
Oh, then I think he switched to Roadhog or something. It was still dying.
He was still dying as well. Oh, you trash.
It's like a lot of them switch to Soldier or Roadhog. I'm gonna get my own heals and they still die.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and those type of people, they don't realize it doesn't matter if you think that you're not getting hit. No, it's you. It's your positioning. It's whatever you're doing. You're doing something wrong to where you fucking down all the time. Mm-hmm. It's not the healer's fault. So if you switch to somebody that can self heal, you still die. Yeah, that's a you problem. Alberto said you still dying as a character with a heal. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that though. It's like, if you just trash, then you just trash. It's a skill issue. But a lot of people that play Overwatch, they always expect people to, to heal through all of their mistakes. Like, you can't do that. Like, if you charge into an enemy team of 5, you're going to die. No matter what, like, no matter if people follow you or not. Like, so if you go in, the support follows you into a team, like a full team, and then you die, it's like, well, the support going to die too. So you're going to lose a team fight, and another team is going to steamroll you. Like, yeah. and a lot of people just don't understand those concepts. I was actually talking about this yesterday with Alberto and another friend. Cause I was telling him we were talking about a lot of stuff, but talking about how toxic Overwatch is and how people don't have game sense. Mm. Yeah, and I was explaining what game sense meant to another friend. I was like, yeah, if you try to do an enemy team and you complain that you're not getting healed, it's like, well, how about you stop and think that, no, how about I don't charge into a full team because they're just going to roll me? Yeah. How about I stay back and actually, play around with my team? If you do that, you might live. Yeah. It's just that simple.
Because one time my friend that I was playing with, he wanted me to switch to Mercy so he could just sit in there spawn and kill him. I told him I'm not doing that.
No. And then if he were to die, it would be your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell him that Mercy isn't, like, the best healer in there.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah. Mercy, like, the thing that you play Mercy for, mostly is for damage boost. Mm-hmm. That's what you mainly play her for. Yeah, she can heal people, but it's like, she can't really defend herself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, having a Mercy pocket, but that depends on the DPS actually being good, though. If the DPS is really good, then yeah, having a Mercy pocket is pretty, it's pretty strong of a strategy. However, if the DPS ain't doing shit, there's like, and then you have fucking hit scan counters on the enemy team, you can't really get no value as Mercy. Yeah. You might as well just switch. Play like Baptiste or something. You know, so just like, yeah, playing Mercy. I mean, if you're a Mercy expert and you have like her movement master and everything, then yeah, it's gonna be hard to kill you because usually really good Mercy players in like the top ranks, yeah, they're the last ones to die all the time because they fly around everywhere. You can't hit them like a fucking mosquito. So that's what really good Mercy players do. You know, they master her movement. But if you're not, yeah, if you ain't like that, it might be better to play a different support, especially if you got counters on the enemy team like Soldier, Cassidy, Widowmaker. Yeah, as soon as you go up into the air, they gonna snipe your ass. Same. Well, actually, same thing with Farah. Farah can be a really, a huge hindrance to another team as long as she's not getting countered, really hard. Because if the enemy team, if they can, shoot you out the sky, then you might want to switch out with Farah. Yeah. Now, if you have a Mercy pocket, yeah, sure, that makes it better because Pharmacy is a pretty strong strategy, especially at lower ranks where people can't really hit you if you're in the area. But if you have people that's actually confident at DPS and they can shoot you, yeah, then you might want to switch. But the Farah has to also be really good to not, to not be like out of position and like out in the open to where she can get hit by people that are using hit scan characters. Yeah. So it all just depends on how good you are at whatever hero you play. But even still, it's still good to have other characters that you also know how to play. That way, just in case somebody has like this or this, you can switch to something that's a better matchup. That's the way it goes in Overwatch. You can't just one trigger character unless you're like extremely cracked at that character and it doesn't matter who's trying to counter you. Like if the enemy team is doing everything they can in order to try to counter you, then okay. If you're still able to handle that, then yeah, you're a really good whatever hero. But if you're getting hard countered by the enemy team, it's like, yeah, it's time to switch. Okay. Yeah. So that's just how it works.
I've been trying out different heroes too.
That's good.
I like Roadhog a bit, and I think Roadhog is the only other tank I played. I want to get good with D.Va. I'm not that good with D.Va though.
D.Va can do a little bit of everything. Like she can be really good if you actually learn how her kit works. Yeah, because she's very adaptable. She can handle pretty much anything. Like she can handle like flying heroes like Farah. She's a good counter to Farah. However, the only problem with fighting against Farahs with D.Va, if they have a Mercy pocket, that makes it more difficult. And then you're putting yourself in a dangerous position because the other teammates on the Farah's team can shoot you down and get you out your mech. It's not really the D.Va's job to take care of the Farah. It's the hit scans on your team. It's their job to take care of so the DPS. They're supposed to take care of the Farah. But if you have to, if you're in a position where you can take care of the Farah, you can. You can fly out there and get her. But she can also get the high ground, so that's really good too. She has a defense matrix, so she can cancel out most ultimates and most projectiles and everything. And her boosters, yeah, you can boop somebody off the map, but it's not really the thing that happens too often. It's very situational. But you use that to reposition everything. D.Va can do it all. So she's great if you want to get into being a tank, but it takes time to really learn her. Because she's so adaptable. She can do, like I said, a little bit of everything that you can think of. Yeah, but somebody that's simpler is definitely like Roadhog. He's very simple to use, and he's gotten even better ever since he got that little trap added. Yeah, he can do a lot of damage with that. It really helps with his one-shot potential.
Oh yeah, I see that. There's a bunch of combos he can do now.
Yeah, he can do a lot. And let's see, now don't play really hard heroes like Wrecking Ball unless you want to one-trick them.
Oh, yeah, I haven't really played Wrecking Ball and Doomfist.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball and Doomfist, they're two of the hardest heroes in the whole game. And unless you're an absolute master at them, don't play them. Unless you're absolutely serious about learning them, don't play them. Yeah, because they ain't somebody that you can just pick up and immediately get value with now. Now their abilities are built for people that actually know how to take advantage of them. Now, I'm pretty sure you've encountered like a really good Doomfist that is like, damn, I feel like I can't do anything against them. But yeah, it's because you have to put in that type of time with them. Yeah, same thing with Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball is annoying as shit. Yeah, because he slams into your team. Then he activates his shields. He gets like over 1,000 health, and then then it's hard to kill him. But if the team focuses on him and they CC him to death, then yeah, he might have to switch.
Yeah. I usually focus Wrecking Balls on like picking Somber. They usually switch off like in 2 seconds.
Yeah, Somber is a good counter for Wrecking Ball. So is May. May is really good because she can like use walls to block him off his path from trying to get away, and plus her freeze like slows him. And plus it does a lot of damage. Since he has a really big hitbox, so yeah, May is a good counter against Wrecking Ball as well.
I want to learn May. It's kind of hard for me to play right now.
Yeah, May is the only thing about May is like she's relatively straightforward. It's you just have to work on your aim with her icicles. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's a projectile, not hit scan, so, you gotta, lead into your shots and whatnot. And then you have to learn, like, good wall placement, when to use your, your ice block, for, like, healing, because if you notice a lot of times, whenever May uses ice block at the wrong time, the whole team just surrounds her and just kills her when she come out. That's generally what you want to do against her anyway, but yeah. So just stuff like that. And, is there any other heroes that you started playing?
I played Sojourn. I played a little bit of Bastion.
Okay. Bastion is really easy. Bastion is very easy to play. And the thing about him, if you wanna like decimate like tanks and and most people with a lot of health, picking Bastion is the way to go.
Yeah.
Well, now here's the only thing about Bastion. He has a lot of counters. Roadhog is one, Sombra is another, Genji is another. So now, here's the thing: if you're a good Bastion, then you're not just going to shoot a Genji while you're in turret form. You wait until he uses deflect, then that's when you shoot him down, because then he can't do anything. But yeah, a lot of beginner Bastions, they'll shoot directly at a Genji, and he'll just deflate all the bullets right back to him and kill him. It's like, yeah. So you don't want to do that. You want to bait out the deflect and then shoot him. And it's stuff like that you have to just learn from experience, because when I was explaining like game sense, to my friends last night, I was like, yeah, it's stuff like that. That's what you have to learn from experience. Nobody can just like tell you that. You have to see it for yourself.
Yeah, I had to learn that because I tried to cross map at Genji. But he activated the deflect. I got hit in the head.
Yeah. That's what you got. It's like, well, like damn, I didn't know that could happen. It's like I said, you can tell people these things, but they're not going to really know until they actually see it for themselves. Yeah, it's like, well, okay, let me scope in on this Genji and see if I can headshot him. It's like they just looking at you and then just like like you're dead. And also, if you're a support or like diva or whatever, please don't run towards a Reaper. Run away from Reaper. That's another thing.
I heard you was like a tank buster as well.
Yeah, Reaper is absolutely a tank buster. Yeah, he gives most tanks a really big problem. But it's because of his shotguns. Since they have like a wide attack radius. So, especially if you're close. If you're close, then all of those pellets hit, and then it gives him lifesteal. So he can just shoot while he's close to you, and then get a lot of his health back while he's firing at tanks, because all of those pellets hit, and that gives him more lifesteal. So that's why he's really good at tank busting.
How's the lifesteal work?
Oh, well, Reaper's lifesteal is just simply however much damage he does with his pellets. That gives him a percentage of health back. Yeah, so if he's hitting you, if you notice, if you're trying to shoot him at the same time, he's getting lifesteal because he's hitting you with his shotguns, so he gets lifesteal off of that. So he's getting his health back while yours is going down. That's why he's effective at close range. Yeah, so that's how that works. So yeah, if you're now, if you're a Roadhog, then you can kind of combat a Reaper, because normally Reaper is a bad matchup for Roadhog, but it can kind of go both ways, because what I've seen a lot is that even without the the new trap, Roadhog can take down Reaper as long as he fires a shot in advance before he hooks him. So you fire a shot at him, make sure you're aiming well. fire a shot, then you hook him, and then you shoot him again. Then you kill him in one shot.
Oh.
So if you do that, you can handle Reapers. But a good Reaper is going to wait until you try to hook them, and then they'll go into raid form, they'll evade it, then they'll come in, then they'll try to shoot you to death. Yeah. Now you can kind of mitigate it with your healing, because it gives you damage reduction as well. But it's kind of one of those like, okay, well, if he did this, then I do this, and it's one of those kind of like chess matchups. Kind of like Reinhardt and Zarya, where if the Reinhardt gets in and he baits out her bubbles, then he can probably roll the Zarya. But if the Zarya is careful and keeps her distance, she can get the Reinhardt eventually. So they always, like, those two, they don't counter each other. It's just that they're kind of like an even matchup. Same thing with Roadhog and Reaper. Reaper, generally speaking, like, even if the person is unskilled, he has the advantage. But if the Roadhog plays his cards right, he can kill the Reaper. So that's what I mean. Yeah. Oh wait, I still need to look at this. Where do I get those damn tickets from?
Man, my favorite tank who plays Jungle Queen.
Oh yeah, Jungle Queen's amazing.
Oh yeah, I learned to bait out, like, because a lot of people, like, they play Kiriko against me, so I was just trying to, like, bait out the Suzu. Or wait till they get the Suzu. Yeah. And then do it.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do anyway. Because, I'm sure you know, but when you bait out the Suzu, that's when you use your ultimate. Because, all the Kiriko has to do is, as soon as you use your ultimate, she just got to cleanse it, and then, it becomes useless. So that's good that you learn and stuff like that.
That's when I was trolling, like, just go for the Kiriko every time.
Oh yeah.
And one of them got bad, because every time I use that move, that big Susan, I would just kill them with the axe.
Oh, good. Yeah, Kiriko is, she's a hard counter for Jungle Queen. But, even with counters, sometimes there is, like, ways to get around it. And that's one good example. It's like, okay, well, I wait till she uses Suzu, and then I can have fun. Which Kiriko actually brought in a lot of unique counterplay to different things, because originally you couldn't do anything about Ana's anti-nade, but now with Kiriko she can just cleanse it. And anti-nade is still a strong ability. It's still a strong ability even now. It's just that with having a Kiriko, she can cleanse that, so she can mitigate that weakness. Only thing is, sometimes Kirikos don't use Suzu at the right time, and then she doesn't have it when she actually needs it. So that's one thing you got to be really careful of.
Oh yeah. Well, how long does Zenyatta's, like, little Discord orb last?
Well, okay. Here's the thing about Discord orb. I'm pretty sure it lasts as long as you're within his line of sight. I think that's the same thing applies to his Orb of Harmony as well. So if you got people in his line of sight, then those orbs will stay on you. But as soon as you break that line of sight for long enough, I think it's like a few seconds or so, then it goes away. Okay. So if you use like Mei, if you separate people with a wall, then the Discord orb might go away. Or if somebody pushes the Zenyatta, like around a corner or something like that, to where he can't actually be in view of the person that he's pocketing, then it might get broken that way too. So for him, it's just all about line of sight.
Okay. Because I know sometimes, like, the orb would, like, stay there for a while on my teammate, or, like, it would just go away instantly.
Yeah, so you can, like, force him out of position to where he's not in line of sight, or you can just kill him. Either works.
Yeah.
Which, killing Zenyatta is pretty easy. Because he's easily dove in on, like with Winston or Genji. Reaper's really good at killing him. So. So if you use any of those characters, you can take him out easily. And he's not really a problem. However, if nobody actually kills this Zenyatta, then you're gonna have a hell of a time. Because that Discord orb is ridiculous, especially on tanks.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. If you get that on a tank, then he's gonna get rolled. So focus the Zenyatta if you can.
Okay.
But usually good Zenyatas, they stay, far back, or they stay near a tank or something like that to, make sure that they're protected, because they know that they have no mobility. Yeah. And the only thing that they can do in a panic if you're close to them is like that little kick. Yeah. That little snap kick. Yeah. They can do that in order to like get you off of them while they try to burst you down with their projectiles. But other than that, they ain't got no other defenses. So you can kill them, you're good to go. Any other particular characters that give you trouble or anything? Because I'm pretty knowledgeable about the counterplay to pretty much every character, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to help you out.
Maybe just Zarya, like playing against her.
Oh, okay. She's one of my mains. So one thing you want to do against Zarya is bait out her bubbles. And what I mean is, whenever you're fighting against her, keep track of how many bubbles that she's used. She has 2 at max. So what you want to do is don't feed her, especially with like high damage cooldowns or anything. Like shoot her for a bit, and then if she uses a bubble, then great. Keep track of that, especially if she uses on herself. And then whenever she uses her second bubble, that's when you really go in and you try to focus her down and kill her. So yeah, just keep track of how many bubbles that she's used, because then she won't have anything else to absorb, any damage. However, it depends on the character that you're playing too. If you're playing somebody that's like a sniper, then okay, you can I try to burst her down from afar, and then she can't really do anything to retaliate, unless she's trying to use like her secondary fire in order to try to get you from a distance. But that's pretty easily dodged. So burst her down with a character with range, or if you're playing a more mid to close range fighter, then like I said, just shoot her a bit, wait for her to bubble, and stay in range of the healers too, because it's pretty much unavoidable that you're going to get hit by her if you're close to her. So stay in range of healers and bait out the bows, and then once she uses up the second bow, take her down immediately. Because if you give her time to get those bows back, then she's just going to roll through you and your whole team.
Okay.
Yeah. And also keep track of how many bows that she uses on her teammates too, because she'll do that when somebody's getting bursted down, and it'll feed her energy. And you know how devastating she can be when she gets like full charge. Mm-hmm. And she can roll through entire teams like that. So just be very careful. Try to play more like mid to long range if you can. And if you do that, Zarya won't be as effective.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, another skill that you want to learn, but it's not really as necessary, at least for like the lower ranks, but try to keep track of when somebody might have the ultimate. Try to get a sense for like when somebody might have the ultimate, because you also notice like certain habits. I'll give you an example. So with Reinhardt, for instance, you'll know a Reinhardt has shatter if he's being very aggressive and he's actually walking towards you. Yeah, he's walking towards you. He might be using a shield and everything, but he's being very aggressive, and he look like he's about to charge towards you and shit. Yeah, that's probably when he's going to shatter you. So just watch out. If you have a shield, make sure you get ready to use it, then we can block it, or get to high ground or whatever. So every character has like little tells. As a Sombra player, you already know, like, when a Sombra is probably about to use EMP. Yeah, so just try to learn stuff like that. With Zarya, kind of the same thing as Ryan. If she started walking towards you, just like she's being overly aggressive, she probably has grab. Yeah. So yeah, definitely spread out. And let's see, Junkrat. Well, I know you've heard Riptide probably 1,000 times at this point, but yeah, with Junkrat, usually you want to watch out for his ultimate when he suddenly disappears. So if you don't see him in a team fight no more, then just watch out. He might try to use Riptide. Same thing with Cassidy. If Cassidy suddenly disappears from the fight, like, wait, hold on, where'd he go? He's probably going to high ground so he can use high noon.
Oh, yeah. One time Cassie walked behind us and killed everybody.
Oh,
I think I was still alive because I had Rohan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See see stuff like that you have to learn too. So yeah, if Cassie or Junkrat disappeared, they probably preparing for ult. Ryan and Zarya, they're probably they're getting overly aggressive when they walking towards you, so watch out for their ultimate. Pharah, same thing. But you always want to keep an eye on Pharah anyway, because you always want to know where she's at, because then she can just burst you down. But if she like flies towards you and shit, then yeah, she's probably about to use Barrage. So stuff like that. What's another ultimate? Oh, Reaper. Now Reaper is an easy character to get like team wipes if you're not careful against him. Watch out if he uses teleport. So if he uses teleport, then yeah, you probably teleport into the middle of your team. You probably like use Death Blossom. Yes. Yeah, so watch out for that shit. Oh, also watch for a high ground too, because you know a better strategy is go from high ground and then come down using Death Blossom. So just watch every character and see where they're at, because you always want to pay attention to where somebody is in the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like to watch the Reapers one, because like they usually just go in the middle of the team.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's Soldier.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's Soldier first.
Soldier, Soldier, they were generally just activated and just trying to go to town. Smarter ones will go for high ground, and then they would put themselves in a higher position. That way you can like easily shoot them down. So kind of similar to McCree, where it's like, well, if they want a good advisor, they'll probably want to be on high ground. But some will just activate it. They'll just activate it straight out. Yeah.
Sometimes I can like burst one down on Hanzo, but they're just like very around aimlessly. But then there's some that they're probably like pocketed by Mercy.
Yeah, that makes it a lot worse. So.
Some really OP stuff I seen was like a pocketed Bastion.
Oh yeah, pocketed Bastion. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, see now that type of shit. Yeah, you definitely want to have a counter to Bastion. If he has a fucking Mercy pocket. Yeah, so it's like, well, if they got a pocketed Bastion, you might want to fucking pick Sombra or something. Just so you can stop that bullshit. Because if you let him just run wild throughout that whole match, oh yeah, you gonna get rolled.
I see a lot. He can get like 20k damage with ease. Yeah,
that is absolutely possible. I think you can probably get even more now with Malga. So if you have a Malga on the enemy team or whatever, yeah, if you pick Bastion, oh yeah, Malga likes to be in the front lines anyway. So yeah, Bastion is well, here's the thing. Malga can definitely kill Bastion. He can actually burst him down. Yeah, he can handle Bastion. It's just that if the Malga doesn't focus him, then yeah, he can get rolled. The only thing about, well, actually, if you want to counter Malga as well, kill the supports.
Well,
kill the supports, because if he doesn't have an Ana and Kiriko, then he's not gonna last too long.
Yeah, I heard he was pretty OP, like only if he's like pocketed a lot.
Yeah, if he's pocketed a whole lot by his whole team, then yeah, he can be a fucking menace. But if he doesn't have the right supports, like say if the manga has like a Lucio and a Moira or something like that, you ain't gotta worry about shit. You don't have to worry about shit because he ain't gonna get healed then. Or Lucio and Zen, that is even worse. Yeah, you can't really get much healing out of that. So he wants to be in the front lines, but he's not getting much healing. He's gonna get rolled. But if he has an Ana and Kiriko, that's when you need to worry, because then the Ana's gonna pump a lot of heals in him. The Kiriko can as well, but the Kiriko can also cleanse him just in case he gets like anti-eat or something like that. Oh, and Ana's really a counter for Manga as well. Anti-nade him so he doesn't get healed, which that just leaves the whole idea that okay, he needs to be pocketed, but if he's anti, then that's when you burst him down and kill him. So. It's actually quite amazing I know so much about Overwatch, even though I have a long history with the game. Man, hopefully that helped you out there.
I did.
Okay, good. Oh, Alberto, you still there? Let me check. No headshots too when he's in ball. Oh, you talking about Wrecking Ball? Yeah.
I am like making Widows bad too. Like what time this Widow's game annoying, so I just played Sombra for like both games. I just kept countering her all day. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, when we have Widowmakers, if they're really good, then you might want to switch to Genji or Sombra. Oh, Tracer. Tracer's another good one too. You can ignore the shit out of Widowmakers with Tracer.
Tracer is she's a really annoying hero for a lot of hit stands. Yeah, for like Hanzo well, you have to be careful with Hanzo. If you're Tracer, you're playing against a Hanzo. If he can hit his shots, oh yeah, you get one tap by an arrow, you might be the one that might want to switch. Because if a Hanzo can hit his shots, then that's a fucking problem for everybody.
Yeah, I did a Tracer like that before.
Yeah. Now it's difficult to hit Tracer, but yeah, if you can actually hit Tracer, then you're pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking Widowmaker though. A lot of people complain about her, and she's gotten nerfed. She got nerfed a few times, but I really don't think they should have reduced her HP down to 175. I think that's just fucking extra.
Yeah.
But I think they should rework her kit. I think she's in desperate need of a fucking rework. Cause that Venom Mine ain't really doing shit. Yeah, Venom Mine ain't nothing. I want her to have like a new ultimate too. Like the little visor where you can see, have like wall hacks. It's like, I mean, I get it. I get why a sniper would want that, but it's not really helpful to the team. Yeah. It's one of those things like, okay, well, we can see where people are. It doesn't really make a difference. We can't kill them.
Yeah.
So it's just like I want them to rework her ultimate into something like say she create like a giant web to where she can like bind people, and then that allow her to get like easy headshots. I want something like that. So make like a giant AOE where she make a giant web, and then bind. Then you can headshot however many people you want until the ultimate wears off. Yeah, see, that would be cool. It helps the team, and then it's something that's actually powerful. Or if you want to do another route, another thing I thought of for her would be like a toxic rifle, where she adds poison to her bullets. That way, whenever you shoot somebody, it poisons them.
Kind of like Ana a little bit.
Well, no, Ana doesn't poison. No, Ana doesn't poison. She antis, which that just prevents healing. Well, for Widowmaker, I'm talking about like doing extra damage on every shot. So like it'd be like ticks of how the Venom Mine works, kind of like that, where it mixes the properties of the Venom Mine with her bullets. So like every time you hit somebody, it does like extra ticks of damage to where they're poisoned. Oh, like that. So I would either want that for ultimate or the giant web.
Okay. A lot of times I just walk through the mine and kill her anyway.
Yeah, because mine ain't doing shit. It's like it reveals your location. And it does like very minuscule damage, and plus the effects of it wear off as soon as you get a health pack. It's just like it's useless. The only thing it's useful for it, which it's actually kind of sad that Widowmakers actually do this. You put a Venom Mine at like the height of your head, in a doorway, and you put it right there. That way, if you fight against another Widowmaker, like if they try to headshot you, they'll hit the Venom Mine, and it can act as like a little shield. It's kind of sad that they use that as like a little shield for for a headshot instead of its intended purpose. It's just like that tells you right there it needs to be reworked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think Widowmaker needs she needs a rework, and then Symmetra's been reworked a ton of times ever since Overwatch 1. She actually used to be a support character.
I see that in one of those YouTube videos I was watching.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she used to be a support, which I had used her back when she was a support. She was pretty fun back then. And the way her primary fire had worked, it was like a beam. It's like a tracking beam that locks onto people, and it like gradually does damage. It was pretty cool. She also made like shields and shit like that too. Yeah, I think her turrets used to like generate shields for people. I think that was their original purpose. But now they do a lot of damage. Yeah. And Sim is one of those characters. She's odd in how she plays, but she's very effective if you know how to use her. Yeah.
I want to learn her because I think I heard she was good in like Brawl.
Yeah.
Because I want to learn some characters that are good at like Brawl and close range.
Okay. Well, Reaper is that's an obvious good choice. Mm-hmm. Plus Reaper is good against most DPS and against most tanks too. So Reaper would be a great choice. Symmetra is she is one of those heroes where she can roll a team, if you leave her unchecked. If people don't like get rid of the turrets that she has, and they don't keep track of like her teleport placement and everything. Yeah, she can do a lot of work. It just she takes more thinking than most other characters. That's just the type of character that she is. You have to really think about what you're doing. Yeah, like where you gonna place your turrets at? Because what place is gonna be the most likely for people to like run in and try to like either approach your team or whatever, or do they have to go through like a choke point? Like, okay, well, I'm going to set my turrets like on these particular buildings or whatever. That way, whenever they come in, through the choke point, then they have to focus on the turrets. Like, oh shit, we don't want to get melted by the turrets, so they have to like adjust their their focus to the turrets, and then your team can burst them down while they're doing that. Stuff like that. Those are the type of things you have to think about with Sim. And then like, do you want to try to do a little flank? Do you want to set your teleporter up to where you can get behind their team, and like pester them a little bit with your alternate fire, and then you can just teleport back to where you were. Stuff like that. So it's not like she's ridiculously hard to play. She's more like an intermediate level character. She's not somebody that's like brain dead easy to figure out. Yeah, she's somebody that takes a little bit of brain power. That's all. Easiest characters be like Soldier, Reaper, Roadhog, people that it's like you don't have to think when you play them. Because anybody that's played any FPS at all, like Soldier is the easiest choice. Because he has like that basic kit.
Oh yeah.
But I'm very effective at Soldier because I've played a lot of FPS over the years, so it's just like Soldier is one of my better characters. Cause it just feels natural to play him. Because if I'm not really playing so hot that day, I'll play Soldier, and then I can potentially dominate the match.
Oh, okay.
Because it's good to have like those types of characters where or those type of weapons where they're fundamentally sound. That way, even if you're having a good or a bad day, like you can always rely on that. Yeah.
It's weird because I played a lot of Call of Duty, but I don't like playing Soldier.
Oh, you don't like playing Soldier? Well, probably because feels like more the same from Call of Duty.
Yeah, it feels kind of bland.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. And it's not like I play Soldier like more than other heroes. I play him pretty often, like I said, just because he's solid. And that's the reason. But most characters I play would be like Diva, my Zarya, Echo. I really like playing Echo. Learning more with her is always fun because she's very high skill. Yeah, because she's one of the hardest in the game by far to play. Because you have to worry about aiming while you're flying, which is very difficult to do. And she has a projectile, not hit scan. So it's kind of like playing Genji that can fly. And I'm pretty sure you know how hard Genji is. Yeah, Genji's very hard to play. So she's even a higher skill, level, above because, you have to fly, you have to aim things properly, you have to, know how, bullets are going to hit somebody. You have to know when to go in, when to escape, all it. Yeah, it's a lot. Trying to hit those sticky bombs as well. If you miss those, then you might be fucked.
I was watching somebody too. I didn't only know like one person that like main Soldier. That's all they play. He I had a friend on Xbox. I think he was like top 500 or something, just playing Soldier.
Oh, top 500. Oh, nice. Okay. I know somebody that. Well, he plays. I think he plays a lot of heroes, but a lot of people know about his Soldier. His name is DeFran. Yeah, DeFran is ridiculous as Soldier, but he's ridiculous at any hero that he plays because he's also top 500. I don't know if he really plays Overwatch that much anymore, but yeah, that dude is ridiculous. Yeah, cause I remember when I used to watch like competitive Overwatch and everything, and and just watch content for it. Yeah, a lot of people like man, have you seen DeFran Soldier? That dude was ridiculous. And this was like during the time when Soldier was like, he's just kind of like one of those average heroes. He wasn't particularly strong or anything. It's just that the dude was fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like one of those things. Oh wait, and then I did find the location of the where to get those tickets. Southwest to the Komuricho Arch. I've been talking all this time. I didn't even finish this up. So let's see. It's Southwest Komuricho Arch. But yeah, Alberto, we'll play Demon Slayer in a little bit. Just let me finish this up. Oh, I can give you another example of a side story that's in this game. So there's a Oh wait, isn't this game? No. It was in the third game, which I had beat that recently. So in the third game of this series, there was a Dine and Dasher. Yeah, he always ate a whole bunch of food within any restaurant, and then he just fucking left, and he tried to run away from the owner, and it was always up to me to catch him. And so now here's the twist. He was a fat guy, but he can actually fucking move. This dude was fast as hell. So he had to chase after this fat guy that had the money to pay. He just didn't want to. He just liked the thrill of running away from after eating. Yeah, that's the type of stuff that you can expect from this game. Just really weird all the while. I was like, what the fuck is with these soul stories? But yeah, I'm pretty sure Alberto remembers too. I think he's seen it. Yeah, fat guy that just don't want to pay, and then but he had all the money in the world to pay. Okay. Now, bro, what you think about all the conversation that we had about Overwatch? Oh, you say that you do remember that? Okay, good. Oh, these dudes are kind of annoying. Wait, Harada? Oh, you gave me 20,000 yen. Appreciate it. That was very interesting. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is where you give the tickets to. Okay, cool. Wait. What the hell? You mean to tell me that you can't put your own tickets in your fucking breast pocket? So you gonna fire the dude because of that? What's wrong with you? And then you say you're gonna have to fire another guy too because it was his job to tell Makieda about the ticket. What? Before I give these dudes these tickets, can I beat the crap out of him? Business card, okay. Wait, Omori? Oh, that reminds me of Omori the game, which, yeah, if you want to play something that's, well, nah, I'm not going to say too much about it. If you want to play a good horror game, yeah, play Omori. Well, you're not going to understand why it's a horror game until you actually get into it, but, yo, Ori is awesome. You know about Undertale, right?
Right.
Kind of similar to that.
Oh, okay.
However, there's a lot of twists in it, so just be wary.
Okay.
Which I kind of want to do another playthrough of Omori. You said screw Omori. Yeah, Alberto, don't tell him anything about the game. That game was goated, but that game was something else. The game is incredible and whack. Yep, that's true. Oh, yeah, do you play Minecraft, don't you?
I played it before. I don't play it a lot now.
Oh, okay. I haven't played it in a long time, and I've been meaning to get back on it, but I just haven't.
I might play it. Because sometimes I feel the mood to like build houses or something. It's just like the games I play, they take up so much space.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I know how that is. Yeah. I played it on the Switch, and I was in the middle of like doing a bunch of projects with Alberto and another friend of mine, and because I had like this whole underground like network setup and everything. Yeah, I had like bases down there. We had found a rift to like the other dimension and shit. Yeah, we had some stuff going. It was cool. We found a bunch of diamonds, all of that. Yeah, we were good. Hey, Alberto, we need to get back on that.
I know it's weird because the card that I had, it took up like 200 gigs of space.
Damn.
Cycle, we only have like 3 games on my Xbox.
Yeah, COD takes over tons. Because I saw one that was free with PlayStation Plus. Yeah, it takes up like 318 gigs. I was like, damn, shit. It's like, hey, on one hand, I don't like that some people only play Call of Duty, but I can understand why they don't have any other games installed, because, it takes up so much fucking space. So I can understand that part at least, but as far as, like, only playing COD, it's like, nah, expand your horizons.
I don't even like Call of Duty. I've heard recently they had the higher up. He would like threaten to have like worker skills and stuff.
Damn.
Or talk about the skill based matchmaking. And it's like actually like investigation. Like it might be something different. People think it's like some kind of because they have something where like you buy something off the shop, it makes your games easier. Like it's not skill based.
What the hell? Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, they kind of like segregate the players. So like all the like newer people, they get stuck in these lobbies, and then they think they're getting better, but it says just a bunch of bots and they buy skins, and it makes the games easier. A lot of people that are at least a bit decent, they gotta play a sweat fest every game.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and then on top of that, they'll have like bots that aimbot them all day, and basically the game's rigged.
Oh. Yeah. See, the only. So here's the thing about Call of Duty. The only one that I've played, well, it's not the only one. The first one that I played was back in my junior year of high school. Yeah. So 11th grade, and that was when I went to visit, my brother, Ralph, your dad. Yeah. So when I had visited y'all, I played Modern Warfare 2, the original one, and that was the first one I had played. I thought it was okay. Now, of course, at that point, I thought that I'm not really excited about anything that's Call of Duty related, but I thought it was okay. It was a decent enough shooter. I know a lot of people love Modern Warfare, so yeah. But when I played, I was like, okay, I can see why people would like have a decent time on this, but I wasn't too impressed by it. But after that, like way later on in college, that's when I had fucking bought Black Ops 4, which I know there's probably a lot of people that would be like, oh, why didn't you play Black Ops 2 or 3? Those are the best ones. But I don't care. I really don't care. So I had played Black Ops 4 because there was a friend of mine at the time. He was a classmate. I wanted to play with him. I was like, well, why not? I'll try it out. So I had got into it. It was cool. I had fun playing a few rounds with him and whatnot. And shortly after that, I ain't really playing no more. So I was like, man. But I had heard from another person that yeah, 2 and 3's, you know, their zombies mode was fucking amazing and all that. Like, okay, well, that's cool, you know. But I just never got into Call of Duty like that. I just always thought it was way too basic of a shooter, and I'm not the type of person that likes, you know, I'm not the type of person that likes, you know, like straight up military weapons and, you know, just like, you know, basic campaigns. Now, I want like aliens. I want like, you know, like scientific weapons. You know, some unique shit. That's what I like in my shooters. So that's why I play like, you know, Titanfall 2, Overwatch. That's why I played Halo in the past and all that stuff. You know, that's what I would prefer out of my shooters. Not you know, like the Call of Duties or Battlefields and all that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our Infinite Warfare design was pretty fun too, because they had like I think all their maps had like unique like wonder weapons they call them. Like Spaceland had like these. They look like toys, but they're like little ray guns. They do. I think one is called 4th of July. When you pack a bunch of it, makes their heads like pop up in the sky like a rocket.
Cool.
And then they have one on attack where you wind it up and basically like it's all the zombies, like a big group of zombies. I think it was BO3, but they had one that's like your arm. It's like looks like a monster on your hand. I forgot what they call it. Yeah, they have a lot of like weird, like cool wonder weapons.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. Whenever I even think about like Call of Duty, I was like, well, there's a lot of people that complain about the game, even though they always buy them. That's the thing. It's like everybody that plays Call of Duty, they complain about it, but then they still buy the next installment anyway. And it's like, I'm just feeding them more money to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, since you explained all this stuff about how you know, the company Activision is doing some really scummy things, like, yeah, there's even more reason to avoid Call of Duty now. But I've heard some stuff about like Modern Warfare 3, or no, not 3. Is it 4 that's out now?
Oh, it's 3.
Oh, it's 3. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I've heard some things about. I think that there was a person that was an announcer at the Game Awards named Christopher Judge. He was the voice of Kratos in God of War, and he had said that my 8-minute speech was longer than the whole campaign of Modern Warfare 3.
I heard about that.
Yeah. I think I saw some article that said, yeah, the developers, they got really pissed about that. I was like, well, shit, if he's speaking the truth, like, what you get mad for?
It was a YouTuber I watched. He's a fan of Call of Duty, but he often like calls out Call of Duty for like a lot of the stuff they be doing.
Yeah.
He was basically told it's just acting like a bunch of B-words and stuff.
Yeah.
They need to make a good game instead of crying on Twitter.
Man. Yeah, you know it's bad when somebody at the Game Awards and just take a random shot at them and they get so mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be supporting that mess. I don't know what they're gonna do, but if all of that is going on, I don't know how long Activision is gonna last.
Yeah, their player numbers are really low right now.
You said what?
Their player numbers are really low right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the CEO, his name was Bobby Kotick or something. They finally had him step down.
Okay, good. That's good. I think I've heard that name before too. Yeah. I think I've heard him being associated with a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was aware that was like, I guess, a bunch of like sexual harassment going on in the workplace.
Oh yeah. Actually, I did hear about his name because of Overwatch. Yeah, they were talking about that stuff regarding that. Well, yeah. So, yeah. And for a lot of people, like, yeah, you need to get rid of him.
Yeah. And then I think it was like another. I think it was a lawsuit they had because it was like a worker and some other female worker. She committed suicide because out of fear because the guys brought some like stuff.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Like I never played COD though.
Yeah.
Plus, what really made me mad was because like they like to break the game on. I got tired of it because once somebody died and I came back, I was going on like a a 10 kill streak. But then they put my, because I usually have my FOV really high. They put it down to like, felt like 10. So like my pace is like a bit.
Oh.
And then like I was shooting this guy. He wasn't taking any damage. I thought he was hacking, but he didn't even know what was going on because he just goes to the shoot at him.
Wait, what? Oh wow, that kind of shit happens in Call of Duty as well.
Yeah, I had a 60 round M4, and the M4 is like one of the. It's not like a super OP gun, but it's really good. I shot him with 60 rounds. His shit just broke. It should have broke at like 7.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then he turned around, so I knew he wasn't hacking because he didn't know what was going on either.
Yeah.
And then he ended up just shooting me, and then I looked to take cover, and then it's the same thing that happens to everybody about where the whole team just comes to talk to you. I was like, check out top of everything.
Oh wow.
I just gave up. They said they wanted to, but I didn't care. I just believed the game.
Yeah.
That's all. The game was lost.
Yeah. Now, there's always jokes about, like uninstalling the game or whatever, but that's a legitimate reason to uninstall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so fun, dude. It's like, damn. So they rig a game to where it's impossible to kill people, and then they expect you to be okay with that? It's like, well, like if you don't want to worry about this stuff, yeah, just buy some skins and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is that?
Yeah. And they got something called aim assist, where like it's like opposite of aim assist. Like you'll try and aim at somebody, but it's like pulling your gun away.
What?
Like, dying.
Oh hell no!
They got like random black spikes where like as soon as I see somebody, usually 70% of the time I die, but sometimes I end up shooting them because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But they like to lag me. Like it's always like right when you see someone. Because I play with Ethernet too, so I don't really ever lag.
Yeah.
But whenever I see someone, the game freezes for like 3 seconds and I'm just dead. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the only reason why I was playing that game was just to grind the mastery camos. Because I thought they were pretty cool, but it was even making that like really hard.
Oh, yeah. So they really just want you to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they had something called Black Cell, which is basically how you already like paid $10 for the battle pass. It's like another battle pass on top of that one for $30. It wasn't really a battle pass. It was just like gold versions of the skins they already had, which are kind of trash.
Oh.
So it's just golden versions, and that's for $30. You don't get that $30 back.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. So you're paying like for a $40 battle pass, only getting like 10 of it back. Just to be safe and confident.
Shit.
If people were actually buying it, I was surprised.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, no matter how shitty somebody's practices are, somebody's still going to pay for it. Yeah. But it just shows you how people can be. Yeah. Like, people will legit pay for anything. Yeah, it's fucking sad.
Oh yeah, especially OnlyFans. I don't get that.
Oh yeah, OnlyFans. Oh, that's a whole other topic in and of itself.
I think on Twitch they had like it's some meta going on with like the topless meta that came right after the baptism meta.
Actually, okay, so we're not gonna really get into that here.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to talk too much about it because I'm streaming and everything. So, but yeah, I understand because I saw when that was happening. Because on top of that, there was also like artists making like nude art and everything too. Yeah, that was going on as well. However, Twitch basically had reversed that decision because it was like, well, we don't know if we want to allow people to do this necessarily because there were streamers making like actual nude pieces and everything. Not like for artistic sake, just for horny people. So yeah, so people were drawing like male genitalia. People were drawing people in suggestive poses and all that stuff. All of that was going on at the time. But they reversed that decision. They're like, well, maybe this is a bad idea. And yeah. Now it's like, here's the thing. Now you're an artist, so personally I don't think there's anything wrong with like nude art. Because there's famous works of art that are like nude. Like the Michelangelo and shit like that. Like there's nothing sexual about that. It's just a piece of art. Because if you look at something like the Michelangelo, it's like, well, I mean, like what's the big deal? It's just a statue. There's plenty of Greek statues that are like that. So I can understand having those types of nude pieces. But if you're drawing like straight up hentai, it's like, well, you might want to calm down a little bit because you might get some deterrence in your chat.
Yeah.
So that's why I think the line should have been drawn. However, it's like, people will easily take advantage of that stuff. Another issue that was happening during that time, for that meta, is that people were getting banned, because they were drawing art. And they were even abiding by Twitch's new rules, like, hey, well, don't have, like, exposed genitalia, don't have, these sort of things, don't have, like, suggestive poses and all of that. Whatever was listed in their rules, they followed them, and they were still getting banned because there was, like, people from Russia mass reporting streamers that were drawing, which is fucking, it's like, what the hell are you bothering them for? They're following Twitch's new rules, but yeah, they still get banned for it because they get mass reported. It was a fucking mess, dude. So yeah, after that, that's when Twitter was like, okay, we gotta reverse these rules. Like, yeah, from now on, no nudity of any type is gonna be allowed, and all. It's like, yeah. So
Russians were basketball.
You said what?
Or Russians were.
Oh yeah. Apparently, it was like a Russian streamer that was getting like a massive group of people to mass report different channels that were on the art category, and they were drawing like they nude or whatever. Because there's a lot of prominent artists that actually make 18 plus content. But they don't do it on Twitter because they're not allowed to. At least they weren't at up until that point. But when they were given the green light to actually do it, yeah, that's when people would get mass reported and then they get banned. Now, they won't get banned like forever. The bans got reversed, after they got, like appeals and everything. But, yeah, that's what was happening. It was messed up. Yeah. So yeah, I know about that meta that was going on. It was wild. Let's see. Okay, I think I gotta go to the theater square, so once I take care of this, then we can play Demon Slayer. Then we can play whatever else that we're gonna play. I know Alberto wants to play Grand Blue. Oh yeah, you see that? Like that 3-hit combo. Oh, and plus, sometimes enemies will have weapons too, like little batons or tasers, knives, guns. Yeah, it really depends. Now, of course, you can actually pick up the weapons using them against them as well, like so. So, got a cheap police baton.
Oh, you keep it too?
No, you can't keep these weapons. You can actually buy weapons though. Yeah, you can buy weapons. You can buy like katana, and you can buy guns. Like shotguns, pistols. You can get like nunchucks. You can get like pipes. You can get all sorts of shit. You just gotta know who to go to.
Oh, and that Infinite Warfare game, this is one map called Shower Shuffle. Mm-hmm. They have two one weapons, just like nunchucks and a katana.
Ooh.
I just play with those.
Okay.
I think the katana, after like 3 hits, it'll activate, and like, so you swing it, it's like, basically like these like blades will rise off the ground, and like kill all these zombies and stuff.
Oh, actually, I got a stuff. Yeah. Here, watch this. So you do that, and then here's the heat action with it. There we go. Now imagine an enemy using that against you. Like, enemies with taser are annoying as fuck because you get stun locked and then all the enemies just fucking punch you and everything. You still talking about Infinite Warfare?
Oh yeah, just the nunchucks. Basically, like, you swing them really fast when they're like double packed. You swing really fast, and you can wipe out like wards with it. Because I think after like 2 or 3 kills, like, you get your health back.
Cool. Let's see. Hold on. Alberto said we're going in that direction. He said it was a good idea, but some people took it way too far. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the whole nude art thing. Yeah, they took it too far. Yeah, there was actually a streamer that I was watching. She was definitely abiding by the rules. She even had Twitch staff in her chat. They didn't say shit to her. And she had like 3 of Twitch's staff in her chat, just watching what she was doing. She didn't say anything, and yet she still got banned because she got mass reported. Yeah, so but she's a prominent streamer, so the fact that she got banned, yeah, the whole mass report thing, that it was a problem. Yeah. Let's see. Wait. Now that would be a shock. No, of course she has to make that plan. Oh wait, a slippery toughness even. What the fuck do you do? No. You can take this back. I wish I could kick people again. Like, why is it slippery? Who do I get a business card? Oh wait. Oh, here we go. Damn. That suit is dark as hell. I like the color though. What the fuck did you do to make it slippery? Right, that's what I was thinking. Hey, hold on. Wait, get that scowl off your face. It better be like hand sanitizer. Yeah, it better be. I pity you commoners. I don't like the way you talking. Hold on. Expensive looking watch? Huh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Finally reached the end of this sub-story. You need to keep watch on this guy. Alberto. You know what? I guess I'll quote Shofu. I'll quote one of his famous lines. The algo on my wrist still saying that your time's up. $5 million for the watch? Nice. Guess I'll go around the clock? Really? Oh, actually, Around the Clock had released a video. I didn't even look at it yet. Hell, I'll have to look at that video later. It was something about... Hold on. I think it was something about the Switch. Yeah, I had to find it later. $980,000. is Abomination? Look at this. What the hell is that?
I think I've seen that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
Hey, Alberta, I see a recommended short. Yeah, it says Disneyland versus Six Flags Turkey Leg. And yeah, the turkey leg looks extremely greasy and very unhealthy. Don't even look like a damn turkey leg. $100,000 exactly, and that's backed by 40 years of experience. Quit pulling my leg here, man. Really? I guess you really got a leg up over me. Damn. Even 5 million? Okay. Alright. That was a nice love story. Guess I need to rev my engines to give me a little extra leg power. So what you're saying is you want to play Ida in My Hero, right? Alright, Ant, let me save it and then we're gonna play some Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Alright, Alberto. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next stream. So get excited for some Demon Slayer.